Ever felt that chill? The one that creeps into your team, not with a bang, but with a slow, silent drain. Your once eager crew, the ones who used to hustle at 5 a.m. to get things done, are now clock watching, counting the seconds until 5:01. You didn't yell, you didn't cut pay, you haven't even had a major blow-up. So what in the world changed? It's baffling, right? You look around and sense this cloud of apathy, but you can't pinpoint a single event that caused it. And here's the kicker. This isn't just a hunch. The data confirms it. Recent Gallup polls from late 2024 reveal U.S. employee engagement has plummeted to a 10-year low. Only 31% of employees are engaged, while 17% are actively disengaged, resentful, acting out their unhappiness. But here's the shocker. The real culprit isn't dramatic scandals or betrayals. It's the quiet, everyday blind spots. Subtle habits managers don't even notice, quietly eroding trust. And when trust frays, engagement vanishes, initiative evaporates, that vibrant team energy you once knew, poof, gone. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay that way. Stick around, because by the end of this, you won't just know the 3 biggest silent leadership killers. You'll have the exact fixes, simple, actionable strategies that rebuild trust, reignite passion, and get your team back on fire again. Let's dive in. Section 1, mistake number 1, leading with invisible expectations. Let's be honest, most leaders think they're crystal clear. You've probably said it yourself. I told them quality matters, or innovation is key here. But here's the uncomfortable truth. That's not clarity. That's a wish. It's vague, it leaves your team guessing, and forces them into a game of psychic charades. And when they can't read your mind, you get frustrated, they get demoralized, and trust, it quietly erodes. This invisible expectation breeds anxiety. Your team starts creating a shadow rulebook based on your moods and offhand comments. And when the definition of success feels like a moving, invisible target, psychological safety collapses. And here's the blunt truth. You can't trust a leader who holds people accountable to standards that were never stated. That's why you need the 2-sentence contract. At the end of every assignment, state 2 things, clearly and concisely. The outcome, what does done really look like? The first milestone, the first check-in point. Let's try a couple of examples. Instead of make that deck look good, try, this deck lands if the CFO can explain our projected savings in under 2 minutes using only your slides. I'll review slide 5 for data accuracy before 3 p.m. tomorrow. Instead of get the new blog post ready, try, this post is a success if it generates 100 new email signups within a week of publishing. Please send me just the headline and the opening paragraph by noon today for a quick check-in. See the difference? That 15-second habit doesn't just slash rework. It eliminates ambiguity, builds dependability, and frees your team's energy to actually hustle again. And just like that, you're laying the cornerstone of trust. Section 2, mistake number 2, the drive-by praise pattern. Picture this. You're walking down the hallway and toss out a quick, "Great job on that report." Feels good, right? But here's the trap. Drive-by praise is empty fuel. Over time, it starts to feel fake, generic, and your team starts wondering, does my manager even know what I actually do? When praise feels inauthentic, cynicism creeps in. Real feedback gets buried, and trust erodes. The fix, the 2-1 laser feedback rule. For every 1 piece of improvement feedback, deliver 2 specific public praises within 24 hours. Specificity shows you're paying attention. Public praise motivates the whole group. Then, for the improvement-focused part, make it private and framed as a question, not a critique. That shift keeps them open instead of defensive. Try something like, "Your client call comment saved us 2 weeks of scope creep. That's precisely why we landed the renewal. I'm spotlighting that in Monday's newsletter." On another note, what do you think held us back from flagging that bug earlier? See how that works? The ratio keeps morale high, but the thoughtful private question creates safety. That's how you build trust, by showing genuine commitment to their growth, not just their output. Section 3, mistake number 3, decision ghosting. Ever share your ideas in a meeting and then hear nothing back? It's crushing. Decision ghosting is the silent killer of credibility. Your team gives input, and then you vanish like a bad Tinder date. Days pass, weeks even, and your team is stuck, either frozen in limbo or running off assumptions. Both paths, costly. This isn't just annoying, it's a profound trust killer. Each unexplained delay chips away at credibility. Departments see you as indecisive, and soon, people stop offering insights altogether. That's why you need the 48-hour close loop. After any meeting where you request input, publish 3 bullet points within 2 business days. Who owns what? The decision made, even if provisional. When it will be revisited. For example, 1. Sarah drafts the marketing brief by Tuesday. 2. We're moving with option B targeting Gen Z. 3. We'll review the pilot October 15th at 10 a.m. That's clarity, that's dependability, that's respect for your team's time, and that's how you rebuild trust. Section 4, turning fixes into culture. Here's the sobering truth. 70% of change initiatives fail. Why? Because tweaks don't scale. Systems do. So here's your challenge. Pick one of these mistakes. Just one. Apply its fix consistently for 30 days. During that month, don't just do the fix, observe. Ask yourself, where did confusion drop? Who started copying me? That's the real magic. Because when your team starts mirroring your clarity contracts, closing loops, and giving specific praise, that's when you know trust has become cultural. And yes, there will be skepticism at first. Some may think it's micromanagement, but if you frame it as a focus protector, not a leash, they'll see the benefit. Stick with it, and trust will follow. Because at the end of the day, these aren't flashy leadership moves. They're daily habits that whisper to your team, you're seen, you're valued, and your future here matters. So, do you want to be remembered as the leader who drained energy, or the one who lit the fire for the best work of people's lives? The good news is you have the power to flip this. Replace invisibility with clarity. Swap empty praise with targeted feedback. Banish ghosting with decisive follow-through. Do that consistently, and you won't need pizza Fridays or endless perks. You'll build a team that ships faster, collaborates better, and stays longer, because they're invested in the journey. If this resonated, hit subscribe, give this video a like, and drop your leadership frustrations in the comments. I'll tackle them in future episodes. Because together, we're building leaders who thrive.